Hello and welcome to Movies with My Dad, the podcast where I, film critic Tina Kakadelis, take my dad Stratis to the movies. This week, we saw One of Them Days, directed by Lawrence Lamont, starring Keke Palmer and SZA. Join us on the spoiler-filled car ride home.
Hi, Tina.
Hi, Father.
So,
Are you gonna drive?
do you want to go home?
I mean, we've been in this car for 6 hours, give or take. So what did we see?
I have no idea what the name is.
And yet, when we walked out,
I read the poster. I looked at the poster on the way out. Something about a bad day.
One of those words.
One of these bad days. What a bad day. I don't know.
One of them days.
One of them days.
One
there
of
we
them
go.
days.
And?
You want to give it a little plot synopsis?
No, that's your job. You're the film critic.
I don't see how the two are related.
If it's a superhero movie, it's my job. Everything else is yours.
I don't really know how that is the case.
It's just the way it is. Division of labor.
Okay, two best friends. They find out it's the first of the month. Rent is due. They find out that one of the friends' boyfriends spent all their money on a terrible t-shirt business. So now they have till 6 o'clock to get.
Okay, but I don't think you're painting the scene very well here.
Okay, so paint the scene.
Well, where do these young ladies live? They're in their 20s, right? They're trying to make it in this world. They're living where? Somewhere in LA.
Baldwin, I think.
Baldwin, okay.
I think Baldwin Heights? I don't know.
You're the LA girl.
It's been a while. Yeah. So you're not really painting a picture because you don't know what paintbrush to use. You got no words to describe.
No, I'm not.
You don't know where in LA they are.
No.
I don't know.
There's payday loans. There's. All right, we'll just go. Keep going. Start it up.
Yeah, so it's a buddy comedy about them trying to get rent, but in 6, 8, 9 hours, right?
And who are the actresses?
SZA, which I believe this is her first role.
No way. This woman is not acted before?
I'm not feeling confident. SZA's okay. Also, how did you know who SZA was? When the credits rolled, you said, that's SZA? As though you have prior knowledge of SZA.
I do have prior knowledge of SZA, but I'm more impressed by the fact I could recognize SZA. I'm like, oh, is that how you write SZA?
Where have you heard SZA? When has SZA come into your life?
You know, you're going to make fun of it, but I guarantee you she was a performer on a Saturday Night Live.
Probably. That's not surprising to me. So then you would have
has she also done something
SZA.
with, what's her name?
Who?
Cardi B? Did they do a duet? A
duet.
That's a strong word for
nice love
that.
Ballad that they did.
I feel like I may have seen that on YouTube.
It beats me. I don't know. I'm not good at music. I don't know anything about anything.
So you really don't think this is like maybe her second, maybe her first? I think
this is her first lead role.
She was phenomenal.
She was so good.
That was like a seasoned actor.
And Keke Palmer too. I love Keke Palmer.
Yes.
I think she's so great. And she's so funny. Man, the studio comedies might be back.
So did you like the movie right from the get-go?
At first it was a little awkward into it.
Okay.
But not very long did it take me to enjoy it.
When did it turn for you?
When the two of them got together.
Oh, that early.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe like there was roughly 3 minutes.
That's true. You were over there giggling and laughing a lot longer than I was.
They were funny.
They were, but I didn't. I was kind of on the fence. I didn't like the giving blood scene.
Okay, because you don't like needles?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I thought it was too slapstick. I thought that didn't fit. I'm like, oh, where's this movie going to go now? And then I really started liking the dynamic between the two of them. They were sweet. I liked the stories that were happening.
Look at you.
It was, and then I just really started laughing a lot more. I loved Lucky. That guy was perfect.
That's what sold you?
What's his name? Cat?
Yeah, Cat Williams.
Cat Williams. Is he an actor? Or okay.
Yeah,
comedian. I thought he was, that's where I've seen him as a comedian.
Yeah.
He was really good. I enjoyed him.
Okay.
Just this is, weird guy, homeless guy on the street character who's got the knowledge of life.
I don't think he had much knowledge. He was just telling them not to get a payday loan. That's it.
He thought he had knowledge of life.
I don't even know if he did. I really think his main knowledge that he had to impart was don't get a payday loan.
No.
Which is good knowledge.
That is good knowledge. But he did feel like he had knowledge because towards the end, he said he was so proud of them they learned from him going from, what were they?
I don't remember.
He had a good line there.
I just think that, here's my hot take about
why'd you call
industry.
it a studio comedy?
A studio comedy.
What does that mean?
Thank you so much for setting up my hot take. So, these movies thrived in 2006.
Oh, I thought you were going to say in the 80s. Okay.
No, I'm talking like 2006, where it's like young adult, teen to young adult comedy made with a modest budget with some names attached. You had like the John Tuckers Must Die, the Mean Girls. You had all of that whole sub-genre.
Shot in 2 weeks kind of thing on a limited budget.
No, that's going more like indie. This is like got some money behind it because it's got like, this had Lionsgate behind it. Like those movies from that era, like Bring It On, even though Bring It On was earlier. But just movies that were not costing studios $500 million,
Right.
Like more modest budget comedies. And I pointed it out when we were watching the trailers. I said, why is every single trailer that we're getting a horror movie?
Oh, before this movie, yes.
Yes.
That was odd.
Because there is nothing else like it that is coming out now. Movies like this are getting dropped, sadly, on streaming services instead of being given the theatrical communal comedy experience, which was so prevalent in the early 2000s. I feel like, and maybe I'm biased because that was my era of movie going, but I think you could go back and look at my adolescence and find this style of comedy.
So you're saying in the last
every month
10 years? How long?
How old am I?
No, when did you say these were popular?
These were like 2000, like you could go anywhere from like late 90s to mid-aughts.
Okay, so you're saying we haven't had any in quite a while.
I'm saying this is like when streaming services really ramped up, they started funneling these types of things onto streaming services where it would get a lot of play in the first weekend but then kind of disappears, as opposed, which is why we don't have the same like quoting of like movie quotes that have entered the mass consciousness in the way that it did before.
I feel like I'm getting an education in this episode.
This is my TED Talk. No, I just think it's fascinating. Like you.
Well, why do you think this one got made? Because there was no.
I think Keke Palmer and SZA.
Is she bankable?
SZA is. I mean, SZA is exciting. Keke Palmer is great.
I mean, will this one make a what's the right word for it?
Splash?
No, a crossover, right? Because this could easily be African American community only, but will it go beyond?
I mean, look at our theater.
Our theater. I was actually kind of surprised by that. I think it was
that
mostly.
man in front of us was an 80-year-old white man,
and he was laughing.
He had a blast.
Right, but why was he there?
I have no idea. But he was complaining about all of the trailers.
He was complaining about the trailers.
So I really don't know how he got here, but he was thrilled to be here.
I think this kind of the movie,
because the comedies
word of mouth,
don't come
will
out.
get out.
Yes.
Right? That's what this one needs.
And
because it's not getting a budget of a marketing budget, right? I've never seen anything about it.
Okay.
We've seen a couple trailers for it, but that's about it.
Yeah, but I think that you are not who they are targeting their marketing
I am
to.
Not. That's true. My TikToks are not...
Okay, you're not on TikTok. And I would never have guessed that you would enjoy it yourself.
Oh, why?
I guess Keke Palmer is your kind of brand of comedy.
Oh, that whole thing was my brand of comedy. Well, by the first third after that, it became my brand of comedy.
Keke Palmer is so
because it was sweet. I like the sweet comedies when there's a real relationship between the people.
Yeah.
And you start really bonding with them, and then everything else after that, you're pulling for it.
And nothing felt like my problem with a lot of comedies is that like they take a joke and they just beat it to death.
Okay, that was the blood scene for me.
That wasn't even that long.
No, but it was too much.
No, but I think of the poop scene from Bridesmaids. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Where all of the women are trying on their bridesmaids' dresses, and she tries on her wedding dress, and everyone has explosive diarrhea.
Oh, right, because something they ate?
Yeah, because Kristen Wiig takes them to someplace. Yes. That goes on for so much longer. This, I loved, because even if, like, you didn't vibe with the blood joke, or you didn't vibe with one, like, bit of the comedy, it wasn't, like, beating it until it was dead.
Okay.
It happened, and then it went away.
It was too long for me, but I understand.
It was not, and I think if you, like, timed it, you would be shocked at how short it was.
Okay.
Because it was not very long at all.
What did you like about it? Or what scene did you like?
They put it in the trailer, and I thought it wasn't going to get me, but it still did when the lady at the payday loans was making fun of her credit, and then Keke Palmer's like, "You're lucky she's holding me back." It was just like holding herself back. It was clearly not going to do anything, but the way that Keke Palmer delivers some of these lines is just so good. I think she is genuinely one of the funniest people. I think her and Amanda Bynes are like two, like, on the same wavelength, and I love that, like, Amanda Bynes is no longer in the spotlight. I hope she's doing well. And I love that Keke Palmer is, like, that same sort of, like, so outrageously funny and so weird, but in such, like, a funny, accessible way.
I don't think she was outrageously funny or weird.
Oh, I think she's...
I thought she was just genuinely funny.
Yeah.
Not weird.
I think she's... That part when she was doing her little weird dances...
Oh, those were cute.
Yeah, but weird.
Okay. So, do you know who the payday loan lady was?
No.
You never watched...
Oh, she looked familiar.
She was in Curb.
Oh, I don't watch Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Okay.
But I thought she was very funny, and I thought their dynamic between the three of them was
she
very
delivered
funny.
that really well.
Yeah, I liked it. I don't think that there was I liked Keke Palmer's little love interest. I thought that was cute. There's a little too much product placement, but I get it.
Keke Palmer's.
Yeah.
That was the
firefighter?
Oh, wait, which...
Do you know who is who?
No.
Oh,
I thought SZA was the...
SZA is the artist.
SZA is the
one who painted.
Drawing artist. I'm sorry.
And Keke Palmer is
I knew the name.
The waiter.
Now that you say that, it all makes perfect sense.
I love having a full conversation of 15 minutes about weed on the same page.
No, hang on a second. That tells you right there how good the performances were, because I thought they were both really funny, and everything I said about one person could easily cover the other. Right?
No, because then when I was explaining Keke Palmer's performance, you were like, I don't feel it. Because you weren't thinking of Keke Palmer, you were thinking of SZA.
What do you mean I didn't feel what?
You said you didn't understand what I was describing.
Oh, as what'd you call it? Quirky? Or
yeah, weird.
Weird.
Because she was weird. Keke Palmer was weird.
I liked her a lot. Now that I know she is.
I'm not saying weird is a bad thing. I'm saying that she was just weird in a fun, funny way. Like, unafraid to be weird.
And SZA played that same role too.
Yeah.
She did the same kind of goofy dances and all.
I think they're different.
You didn't think? Okay.
But not in a way that, like, I think one is better than the other.
Now I feel really bad that I didn't know who was who.
My goodness.
How about the fireman? Who was he?
I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm glad that you know that who his love interest is now. Keke Palmer.
Yes.
I can't. That is crazy. There's a full conversation and you don't know what's happening.
Well... Just because I know who SZA's name is.
You watched the whole movie. When SZA's face came up in the credits, you said, SZA?
Okay,
and then you forgot.
Well, and now that I'm thinking about it, I do remember. I would tell you that I believe SZA then did a music video with Cardi B.
How do you even know Cardi B?
Who could not know Cardi B? She's I am connected to
dramatic.
Some of popular culture, not all of it.
Yeah, but why is Cardi B in your life?
I was going to tell you probably Saturday Night Live again.
I mean, that's not surprising, but okay. You know Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah, I know the name. Now, maybe she did it with Cardi B.
She did. It was WAP.
Okay, maybe that's the one. This has been Old White Guy Rap with an old white guy.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh well.
So you enjoyed your time?
I did. I enjoyed the whole. I would recommend it. I think, you know who would like it?
Who?
Your grandmother.
Why?
I think she would sit back and she could enjoy this.
I think she'd like the scene where there's blood because she watches a lot of murder.
But I think it appeals to, anyone 15 and up.
Why are you putting 15?
Because there's some scenes I don't think I want younger than 15-year-old kids watching. What is it even rated? Was it?
I feel like it's got to be
PG-13
R.
for language.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just for language, because I know that I'm not allowed to say the F word on this because it's a family-friendly show. But I believe...
Oh, there were a lot of those.
2 pushes it from PG-13 to R.
Then definitely was R.
Yeah, so R.
But nothing a 15-year-old hasn't heard or said. Or...
No. That's what I'm saying. It's like the perfect... like this type of studio-pushed theatrical comedy has been missing for so long. And I'm glad it's back.
Well, it's only got one. Is there another?
No, but I think it's already
works?
recouped its budget. It's sitting at like a 97 on Rotten Tomatoes.
How long has it been out?
A week, I think. Week or 2. We're
Wow.
a little late.
Make all the money back in a week.
Yeah. I think a week or 2. I could be wrong. Okay, we were almost home. What do you want to rate it out of? Let me turn the seat heater on.
Air Jordans.
Okay.
Is that not a good choice?
That's a fine choice.
Wow. Just a fun. I thought you'd be more impressed that I knew those sneakers were Air Jordans.
They said Jordans like 5 times.
I didn't understand. Please try again using a louder speaking volume.
What is Air Jordans?
No, make her stop. Her voice is probably copyrighted.
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding you.
Cancel. Thank you.
Bye, Toyota.
Okay. Make her stop.
She wants to tell you how many Air Jordans she thinks it's worth.
Okay, how many?
I'll give it 4.
Oh!
3 and 3/4.
Why are you second guessing yourself?
Because that's what I do.
Okay. I think I'll give it a 4. I had fun.
Yep, it was a fun night.
Okay, bye.
Night, Tina.
That's it for this week's episode of Movies with My Dad. You can find all of our episodes online at movieswithmydad.com. You can also send us an email at movieswithmydadpod@gmail.com. My dad is desperate to hear from you. You can find me, Tina, on Twitter at Captain Ameripug or Letterboxd at Tina_DOCX. You can find my dad at our local Home Depot. Tune in next week when we head back to the movies.